dear students and my dear viewers. I hope you all are doing good. So here I'm back to present my next video, and I hope you all have thoroughly gone through the last video, and those who have gained benefit out of these 5 words of vocabulary, here I am to take up the next 5 words as I promised to you. So before wasting any time, I will begin with the revision of these 5 words. If you remember, I emphasized the importance of repetition of words. Whenever we are adding to the knowledge of our words, whenever we are adding our vocabulary in our English learning, we must repeat these words whenever we have time. It is very, very important. So here I begin with the revision of these 5 words once again. Number 1, acquire. A-C-Q-U-I-R-E. You can repeat with me. A-C-Q-U-I-R-E. Acquire. Number 2 was believe. B-E-L-I-E-V-E. Believe. Number 3 was casual. So children, remember that the way you speak the word is also very important. The clarity of the word is very important when you are speaking somewhere, maybe on the stage. Casual. C-A-S-U-A-L. Casual. Number 4, delusive. D-E-L-U-S-I-V-E. Delusive. Number 5, it was eerie. Again, we can repeat eerie. E-E-R-I-E, or you can say E-E-R-I-E. Eerie. So let me now start with the 6th word, fortune. Now first, as I told you, there are 4 things in learning a word. 1 is the spelling, very important. Number 2 is the pronunciation of that word, and number 3 is to know which form of the part of speech it is, whether it is noun form, whether it is adjective form. If you're clear about it, you know what word you are using and how you are using it. And the most important is how you use that word in your daily life. I'm stressing the word daily life. You have to use it in your daily life. So let us begin with the 6th word, fortune. F-O-R-T-U-N-E. Fortune. When you are learning words, remember where the stress is coming. Fortune. Now the ch sound is there. T. Over here, the sound is of ch. Fortune. So when you're aware I'm using ch, you are clear with your pronunciation. Fortune. Now let us come to the meaning of the word fortune. Fortune means luck or chance, especially in the way it affects people's life. You know, we use the fortune word in that way. So I am going to use this word fortune in a sentence and see how we can make a sentence out of fortune. You can say, I had the good fortune to take part in a reality show. So when you can use that word in a sentence, it becomes clear to you that yes, I can use this word in a sentence. So my confidence goes up. So this is the way I add another word to my knowledge of vocabulary. Second word which I'm going to take up today, the 7th one, is generous. Let us repeat the word once again. Generous. Let us spell it now. G-E-N-E-R-O-U-S. Generous. Now here I'm stressing on generous. R. Generous. Now what is the meaning of generous? Some of you may know, some of you may not know. But when we are learning, we must go through the meaning of the word every time. Generous means we say, no, generous person. He's a very generous person. Who is a generous person? Who is giving or ready to give freely. Freely is an adverb. I'll take up this later on. So let us pronounce the word generous. Spell the word generous once again. Generous. Now for those of you who feel that generous is a new word for me, it's okay. So repetition of the word is very important, my dear children. Generous. Remember when we were in school, how our teacher used to take up the words in our class when we were in class 3 and 4? Repeat the words again and again. This is very, very important when we are learning words, when we are grabbing words into our system. Now let us try to make a sentence out of generous. He is a very generous person. Very simple. So, but I have at least used this in a sentence. So, I take care of 4 things. Generous, which form of speech it is? It is an adjective. Generous person, we use it before a noun or pronoun, right? Generous, then we take up the pronunciation, then we take up the spelling, and then we use that word in a sentence. Now, I go to the next word, which is harvest. We all know what harvest is. But if I have to tell you the meaning of the harvest, or I'll tell you one thing from my daily life. My daughter once told me, "Ma, what is the meaning of harvest?" She was doing her chapter and she asked me what is the meaning of harvest. Now, if I have to explain her the meaning of harvest in my own mother tongue, maybe Bangla, maybe Hindi, whatever we speak, it is very easy, right? But if I have to tell her the meaning of harvest in English, and as a teacher of English, and I'm not able to explain her the meaning of harvest, then I fail as a teacher, because I'm not able to tell the meaning of harvest to her in simple words. So this is the area where we need to work. That how can we explain a word or any word to anybody or to ourselves only in English? So here comes the importance of knowing the meaning of words. And I would also like to tell you that the use of dictionary has gone in the background. We just take out our phone, we Google the word, we see the meaning, and it's over. Of course, we are in the modern generation. We are growing in the modern generation. It is a part of our life now, but we should not lose certain things with which we had grown up. The use of dictionary is also very important. So what is harvest? Those of you can write fast, you can write down the meaning also with me. The act of cutting and gathering grain and other food crops. I will repeat: the act of cutting and gathering food grains and other food crops. So the time of the year when it is done, the harvesting season. You talk about the harvesting season. So let us make a sentence with harvest. The farmers are busy during the harvest. The farmers are busy during the harvest. You don't have to say now, cutting and gathering grains. You can use the word harvest. So you add another word to your knowledge of words. Next is indecision. The next word is indecision. It is a noun form. You just have to remember it is a noun form. And how do we spell it? You will do it with me. Indecision. Indecision. We know the word decision. We put in and it becomes indecision. We will repeat it again. Indecision. Focus on the letters when you are learning words. And the word is indecision. What is the meaning of indecision? We understand what is indecision. It is the state of being unable to decide. Somewhere where there is a hesitation. The state of being unable to decide. Suppose you are going for an audition for a reality show. You can use this. How you can use this word in your sentence? You can say, I stood outside the main gate in fear of indecision. See how you can beautifully learn the words and use the word in your daily life. This is how you will improve your speaking skills. Your English is going to improve. And tell me, who doesn't want to speak English? in today's world, we all want to speak good English because it has become a part of our personality. Wherever we go, we see people speaking in English, even we do feel. So what my point is that today is the day to start. If we don't know English, or if we are struggling to improve our English in whatever sphere we are, we can start today. Language learning can begin at any age, I tell you. You just need to have passion to learn a language. And English, why I am talking about English? Because English is the area where we are all struggling. It has become a world language. We all want to speak good English. So I think that vocabulary is one of the core part of language learning. Because when we are speaking, what are we doing? We are using words. We are putting group of words together which makes a sentence. This is what we learn in class 3. What is a sentence? Sentence is a group of words which make meaningful sense, which make meaning. That is a sentence. And let me finish with the last word, jostle. I come to the last word, jostle. Let us pronounce the word and spell it. J-O-S-T-L-E. J-O-S-T-L-E. Jostle. See where the stress is going. O sound is there. Jostle. So when you know how you are stressing your vowel sounds or your consonant sounds, when you're aware of it, so you will see that you automatically pronounce the word very nicely. J-O-S-T-L-E. Jostle is a verb form. How do we use it? Now see, whenever you travel in a bus, you travel in a train, you see people pushing against each other. So it is the same thing. Jostle means to push roughly against somebody, usually in a crowded place, in a crowd, in a mob. So you can use it in a sentence. He jostled against him or her. Simple. You don't have to say he pushed me, because we know the word push, how to use this. So I increase my knowledge of word by learning this word jostle. Now next time when you are writing or when you're speaking, you can say he jostled against me. So today, if I am a student, I think I will add jostle, harvest, indecision, fortune into my knowledge of words. And then I will feel more confident. Oh yes, today I have learned these words. Now when I speak to somebody, I can use these words whenever the situation arises. So when you are aware that I am learning English, and learning English is not a very big task. It just needs passion. It just needs little bit of effort, and that's all. So my dear viewers, if you like this video of mine, please hit the like button, subscribe it, and put your comments down and suggestions down below, and press the bell button. Thank you so much. Have a very good day.